Hi guys, Jenny back again with a 12 by 12 layout that I did for the number 3 challenge for the February virtual crop hosted by Kathryn from Life on the Scrap Beach. And the challenge was me and my shadow. So we had to use a shadow effect on the page. So I decided to do a page on my grandson Cameron's day at Little Athletics, and this was when he was doing the long jump. And so I've got a photo of him running, preparing for the jump, the leap, and one as he's actually landing, and then the last one was showing him his reaction after the jump. So I'm just placing the photos on some red cardstock. Now just cutting down the cardstock so I can place the last photo there, because I'm going to pop up the middle photo using some dimensionals. So I had to get it right, the positioning. And then realised that I'd had to place that photo on some red cardstock as well. So just cutting that out now. And placing dimensionals over it. And I think the more dimensional stickers you have, the more stable the picture is on the layout page. Okay, so now it's the shadow effect, and this is done by stamping with a light ink and then going over it, offsetting it just slightly, either up and across or down and across over that first stamping with a darker colour. So I've just inked and stamped the G, and now going to stamp the O, and they're both in the lighter shade of the green. And this is where your stamp positioning tool comes in handy. So now just inking up the stamp with the darker green and offsetting it. And that's how you get the shadow effect. So that's the word go done. Now I'm just placing some sticker alphas on my metal ruler there, just to give me a using it as a guide for getting the letters straight. And I'm just putting Cameron's name down there now. So now I'm happy with the position, so now just taking off the ruler there and making sure they're all adhered. So now I thought I'd just put 3 dots after the word go. And so just doing the lighter colour first, and everything seems to be going okay at the moment. So now going ahead with the stamping on the darker shade of green there to get the shadow effect on the dots. And the first two turned out fine. And I don't know what I was doing or what I was thinking when I started to do the third one. Obviously I wasn't thinking. But I thought, well, I like the actual effect of it because it's just sort of jumping off the page. So the movements continued on. So there it is there, off the actual blue background of the page. So I'll just leave it. And now just adhering those photos down. And I'm actually using tacky tape, so it can get very sticky, and I'm just at the moment just tidying up the edges, tucking under the tape that's sticking out at the back. So now what to do? Okay, so I worked out a really good way of cutting letters or words to size using my horizontal punch from Stampin' Up. So some of the words are very small, and to try and get that back in to cut the other edge off it, rounded, I decided just to glue it down to another piece of cardstock and then run it through again and cut it off where I needed it and just peel off that word then. So that worked out really well because you're taking it off pretty well straight away, so it won't stick permanently. So a good little tip there that I came across. And those words actually say my little champion. And now just using some Scotch quick dry adhesive to adhere those words to the page. And now just taking some vellum phrases, I'm just cutting one out. And the phrase actually says, "The reward of a thing well done is to have done it." So I thought that was very appropriate for this. Cameron actually loves little athletics and he's very competitive. So we're trying to instill into him the fact that it's not a matter of, it's not all about winning all the time, but against other people, but to actually do your best and try and improve on your personal best. So I've just put some mini brads in the corners of those of that vellum piece just to hide the glue dots underneath. And that's it, that's the page. Finished. So thanks for watching. Stay tuned for my next 12 by 12. Bye.